Today's going to be a big day for the crypto markets, and it's going to happen right around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to talk XRP, big in the Korean markets, along with the UK, snubbing crypto, more players getting in.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Happy Hump Day, crypto and Web3 fans. And remember, sometimes you got to roll it over so it stays alive. Before we get into the reason why 2:30 is going to be crucial, your comments come first. Yes, because you, the viewer, matter most. Andrew Zed says, I live in Australia and I had my bank freeze my account 4+ times and spent hours in the bank to sort through their shit. Dang, it all has to do with banks being anti-crypto. And it gets worse because wait until you hear the news I have about UK officials. You think Gary Gensler in the US was bad? The UK said, hold my beer, friends. And Dramoda says, always love the pop-ups from your brother. Kick those BTC maxis in the tiny balls. Pequeño huevos? I believe so. Now, you know what? I don't live in an echo chamber, so remember, I bring the news whether it's good or bad in the comments, whether it's good or bad. Bob Fox says, dude, you're getting to be full of shit like the rest. Quit reading so much. Bob, what are you talking about? My videos are exactly what they say. Yesterday's video was XRP, yep, Doge, yep, news about BTC, yep, and a confirmation, yep. It even says it's confirmed. In fact, the thumbnail had a big XRP on it because we talked a lot about XRP, we talked about US confirmations, and we talked about Doge. Maybe, Bob, you're just a fucking moron. Hope the door doesn't hit you in the ass on the way out. Or maybe I should get some crayons and draw pictures for you. Bitcoin's in at 102,321, ETH is 3109, XRP's at 307, while XLM a little bit deeper in the green at 39.1. Market's starting to show a bit of softness here, and I think they're starting to worry about the 2:30 p.m. action. I'll talk to you about it. ICP at 852. Czech National Bank Governor proposes a 7 billion BTC reserve. That's right, you're seeing more countries now proposing the BTC reserve. They're taking the lead from the United States. So what if the United States starts going with a basket considering some altcoins? Would more countries be leaning that way? As reported by the Financial Times, this would be the first time a monetary institution would do this. Governor Mikkel said that he would present a plan to the board to invest to diversify the Czech National Bank's reserves at a meeting on Thursday. Should the board approve, the Czech National Bank would eventually hold as much as 5% of its 140 euro billion reserves in BTC. Mikkel noted that the demand for BTC has surged in recent years after investment management firms BlackRock and others started offering ETFs. This is the key right here. He also referenced U.S. President Donald Trump's commitment to deregulation and increasing influence of cryptocurrency executives and his admission. Last week, Trump issued an executive order establishing a working group to assess the potential creation of a national digital asset reserve. So honestly, a lot of these countries are following in the footsteps of Trump. So if Trump's out there and Trump is like, yo, let's start getting some alts, you know a bunch of these other countries are going to be doing the same. You thought Gensler was a prick? Girlfriend. This is even worse. And see, I'm bringing you news for all the fans, even across the pond. UK Economic Secretary didn't meet a single crypto company. Come on. Former Economic Secretary to the Treasury, the EST, Tulip Sadiq reportedly didn't meet with a single crypto company on behalf of the new UK Labour government, according to an unnamed industry insider. Indeed, according to Sifted, Sadiq actually canceled meetings with crypto companies. Well, I guess we found Gary Gensler 2.0. UK fans chime in. What do you think? Sadiq became the EST, otherwise known as the city minister, in July and helped introduce UK's 2026 crypto regulation roadmap as part of her role overseeing the financial services of the industry. However, she resigned this month following pressure in wake of anti-corruption investigation. Hold on. You got the job in July, and like 6 months later, you had to resign? Yo, maybe you're worse than Gensler. According to the aforementioned insiders, her contribution to crypto regulation wasn't enough, and she failed to make the space a priority. The optics mean a lot to business guys and gals, particularly if you're an American VC. Ooh, that is rough. What's happening at 2:30? Well, Jerome Powell takes the mic. Yeah. All right. At 2 p.m., here's what's going to happen, all right? And I'm letting y'all know I have some personal business that I have to take care of today. I will not be able to cover this. So I'm letting you know so that you can be aware, right? So that if you start seeing more red flashing on the screen or more green, oh my gosh, I hope it's green, but word on the street is Jerome Powell's going to pee in our Cheerios, you will know what's going on. 100% chance essentially that Jerome Powell is going to pause in this meeting, but it's about what he says. He gets on the mic at 2:30. If he starts talking about no rate cuts, he starts talking about we might even raise rates this year, the markets will go deep, deep into the red. The last time Jerome Powell talked, he went from, hey, you're going to get 4 rate cuts to now 2. The market tanked, and I mean tanked. So let's see what happens with Jerome Powell and the Fed, because word on the street has it that he's got a bone to pick with Trump, and the best way that he can exercise that action would be being negative to the markets. But I'll tell you something positive for XRP. XRP surpasses Bitcoin and Solana to lead up its Korean won market. Oh, ho, 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 girlfriend. XRP has become the most traded cryptocurrency against the Korean won on Upbit, South Korea's largest crypto exchange. These are some numbers that are going to blow your mind and put it into perspective how nutso it is. According to the data from CoinGecko, trading volume of 1.68, surpassing Bitcoin's 436 and Solana's 253. Whoa, is that a lot? In fact, when we swing it on over to XRP and look at the pairings, you're going to see exactly what we're talking about right here. Korean won big time volume. Now let's get over to the price. We're still holding north of $3, and I'm happy about that, and I'm sure you are as well. But all eyes on the market, including XRP, are going to be what, everyone? Paying attention to Jerome Powell. Let's zoom it out 1 month, and I'm going to share with you why, and it's got to deal with Jerome Powell. The last time we had a nasty, nasty run, it came in December when Jerome was being naughty with us, and we know what happened then. XRP has had several tests, but each time it's had a test, it's passed it with flying colors. We had 3 tests at $2 and we were able to survive it. We've had a couple tests at $3 so far and we've been able to survive it. And now zooming into the candlesticks, we're going to look at the 15-minute to see if anything pokes out at us, because I want you to be ready for today. See this move that happened just a few days ago? Yep, we know that XRP can take the heat. Let's just hope we don't get more heat from Jerome Powell. In terms of XRP going higher, we need to start seeing some positive economic news come across, along with some positive news from the SEC. We've got a whole bunch of ETFs. It's going to take time to get those approved. We're also waiting to see if Atkins is going to get confirmed, because that would be a major victory for us. Now, will any of those news events individually bring price action? Oh, you bet your butt they will. Now, if we get all of them lining up with us soon, oh, it's going to be a green time. Now, in terms of price that we're looking at right now, I'm not expecting anything until right around 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. when Jerome Powell takes the mic. So keep your eyes and ears peeled and listen to what's going on, because Jerome Powell will be on the mic. I will have it linked down below so that you can listen, so that you can be aware, because like I said, I'm sorry I cannot bring you that story live today. I have a personal commitment. I'm on vacation, guys. I'm sorry about that. I've got a personal commitment that I need to take care of. But right now, you're seeing more players get into crypto reserves. You're seeing the UK tell Gensler, good job, dude. Watch us screw over the crypto market even further. Odds are that we're going to have a pause. The other odds are that Jerome is going to pee in our Cheerios. And some people out there, oh man, shouldn't be breeding. So it's obvious that the Trump effect is having a global effect, and we're seeing more players align up with the idea of a strategic reserve. But all the countries out there that I've been reporting to on retards of a strategic reserve are talking about BTC. Is that because the maxis have the most control over the market? Is that because BTC is the biggest asset? Or is that because they believe Trump is going to go with BTC only? Now, I and a bunch of you out there believe that we should go with a basket of items and kind of spread the risk around. And when that advisory council to crypto starts talking about strategic assets, if they even mention alts at all, you know what's going to happen. Other countries are going to do what? Instead of going BTC only balls deep, they're going to start looking at baskets of alts as well. So we got to wait for those executive orders to take effect. And remember, some of them are happening at 30, some of them are at 60, and some of them are at 180 days. But less than 4 hours from now, Jerome Powell is going to be on the mic. Be ready for that one. Honestly, he's got a bone to pick. Him and Trump have been button heads. In fact, Trump even said publicly, I know rates better than him. Yeah, that's a pretty hefty dig at JP and the Fed, but got to be honest with you, Jerome Powell was late to the party when it came to raising rates, and he was also late to the party when it came to lowering the rates. And with rates being high, it stifles growth and innovation because it makes money more expensive. That's why we want Jerome to lower the rates so that business development and expansion, and for people like you and I, we want our home loans to be less, we want our car loans to be less, and we want what? Our credit card things to be less as well. So keep your eyes peeled as I've got an engagement. I'll catch you cool cats later, and of course, choo choo bitches.